down, ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. A tight end in motion now. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Pass complete to Dulcich. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Working inside the red zone. This throw is cuffed. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Throwing here, Jones. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Williams will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, get set. 12.
Draw play. This is Williams. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 14 at the 19-yard line.
Ow, what's that? Hot!
Trying again following the sack. His first throw is an interception. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. Great time.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves him with 3rd and 10.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
The throw is caught. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st down, throw by Jones. This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now, hang on. Looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now.
21. Here we go.
Williams. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Bertolet able to knock it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Return starts at the 3. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. And time runs out. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They start out with a 2nd and 3. From the 36. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Pass caught by Mixon. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Broncos get set to take over. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. And go play fake with Jones. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, get set.
Working from the gun, here's Jones. Ball in left side. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's going to call for the fair catch here at the 38-yard line. No return on that punt. And it's going to be Texans football. New set of downs for him at the 38.
All right.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Drew Sanders that time on the stop. We'll have to pause now as they tend to an injured player, and that appears to be Joe Mixon who they're looking at. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, let's go. Hey.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And this one doesn't go far. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Running back sent in motion. Shotgun now for Stroud. Caught by Diggs. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Stroud now on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
11.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He's got a gain of 6 there. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's out of bounds, up at his own 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Omaha! Say hi! 21. 11.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able... on that play. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Again, Jones to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
After the sack, another pass on second down. He's going to push one deep, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He's on the move. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Diggs there to bring it in. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here we go.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now it's Stroud. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
The Texans set to punt. The Broncos have Marvin. It's a fake from deep on their own half. And they don't come through on the fake as the pass falls incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. Cut by Sutton. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, get set.
Here's Jones to throw. Cut near the goal line. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do it in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First down, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Give him 13 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Final timeout called by the Texans. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's Stroud now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Broncos will start with it in the fourth after an interception to end the quarter.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's second down.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Texans nothing.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And this return is brought to a halt just across the 10. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Here we go.
Mixon on the toss. He's contained at the line for no gain. Drew Sanders that time on the stop. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Look the hot.
That's good for a Houston Texans.
Stroud throwing here on first. He puts everything behind. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, you can find pay dirt.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, get set.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's 2nd and 11. Chased out to his right. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Pass taken in by Sutton. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Back to throw, Stroud. He's going deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Stroud has his man. It's Mixon. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. P.J. Locke getting there for the stop. We'll have to pause now as they tend to an injured player, and that appears to be Joe Mixon, who they're looking at. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Oh, right. Hey, uno.
Here's Stroud. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running right, it's Williams. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring out 2nd and 1.
Well. 11.
They go play fake with Jones. Completed to Sutton. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, But sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's able to get this down to the 36.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And they take him down right along the 30. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Jones on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
To throw again here on 2nd and 10. Jones finds a seam down the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Give to Williams from the gun. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos go up by 12. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And the Broncos offense isn't leaving the field. Looks like they're going to go for 2. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Stroud from the pistol. On the move, headed right. Oh no, they get him yet again. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, no surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go. 11. Here we go. Get set. Here's that.
Williams on the carry. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First down throw by Jones. one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it'll be second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal. They go with Williams on the counter. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, get set. 11-11.
There's a give, left side. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Not sure we can call these gadget plays anymore, partner. Not like we could in the early 2000s, right? Because receivers who can run it, well, they become an important part of many NFL offenses, especially down in the red zone.
And that's because the reality you face is there's only so many conventional plays. Really, there's only so many reps you can get in during the practice week, so many different opportunities and traditional sets. But when you got an outlier like this, when you got a wide receiver who can run it like a running back, it presents a whole nother set of issues for defenses.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
All right.
Stroud off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go, let's go. Tonight.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And they pick him off again. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
They'll run the toss for Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Caught, nice gain left side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route. I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10. They stay on the ground with Williams. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain. They're going to have 4th and 4. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that's going to make the advantage 22.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
On the 9-yard line. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 18-yard line.
Another try following the sack. And they pick him off again. Picked off Alex Singleton. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
21.
Another run for Williams. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Into traffic, complete. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Here we go, get set.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
12.
Draw play, this is Williams. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Jones now on 3rd down. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. but it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Wow, Brock, he missed it. An easy kick, but he mishit it left. But a flag came down, and if it's defensive, they could get another look at 3. So after they ran into the kicker, Brock, that penalty keeps this drive going with a 1st and 10. Handoff running right, Pierce. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Pierce up the middle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Hey.
Give now to the running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Another carry for him. Ooh, found a soft spot. Crosses the 25. Jukes one avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, they're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go. 2J.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. So the Broncos right out of here.